Welcome back to another anime reaction. Today we're going to be watching and reacting to My Hero Academia Season 7 Episode 6, titled Division. So last week we saw that the plan is in motion. All For One has brought his villains in, but also Oyama has gotten the villains to team up as well. It's heroes versus villains time, and I can't wait to see how this plays out. Now with that, we're going to be jumping into the reaction, but don't forget to stick around to the end where we do a review breakdown part of the video. A few days ago. Oh, okay, so we're picking back up in Class-1A so we can see the plan start. Did they forget to put the subtitles on that part? That was weird. Okay, now we're going to hear the actual plan for going after All For One. Ooh, this is how we're doing. We're tricking All For One to making them think that they're doing one bad thing after another. Okay, interesting. Hey, they're gonna use Oyama. They're all happy that he's not thrown in prison and locked away. Again, he was just a kid being used. It's not his fault. You got someone thinking of the dangers of what's going to be happening. We have a plan for that too. Okay, let's see. What is the plan? How do we convince him to make it so that All For One didn't know they were lying? And use him. Who's him? Oh, it's Shinso. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I get why they're using Shinso. Because of his mind manipulating powers, where he can brainwash you. Ah, so Shinso is improved. Now he can use his quirk a little bit differently. Dude, literally having the power to brainwash people's pretty powerful. Good thing he's a good guy. Good thing he's a good guy. I love how at the beginning, like, Shinso kind of slowly works his way up to being a hero, and now Class-1A is all like, "Hey, join us, be in our class, be part of our team." They've really grown to him after they did the training. I didn't have his license yet, but it's okay. Acting chairman gives him permission. There's another key person. I think we know who that key person is. You know, after last episode, I totally thought that General Kurogiri was the one, or Kurogiri was the one that was using his quirk, but it's not him. So it's upsetting that Aizawa was not able to get to his friend. I was really excited that he was, but he wasn't able to fully get to him. Oh, his eraser is barely working? Oh, I mean, I guess it makes sense if he lost an eye, but still, damn. Yeah, exactly. He's a goddamn badass. Dude cut off his own leg. He gets to be a hero. He thought he was always going to be a side character, but now he gets to be a hero. All he has to do is copy the quirk. There are no side characters here. Everyone has their part to play, and now we're going to be going into the fight in the war. Heroes versus villains. Yo, he loves it. He gets to be the center of attention. That's fun. It's kind of cool to see. Oh my god, that's so much more villains than I thought it was going to be. Oh, okay. I see we are actually starting the real fight now. Oh. Let me guess, Eraser is using here? Oh, Endeavor versus Dabi. Round 2. That's okay. We got our best buddy Todoroki coming in. Idiot brother. Damn. Shoto versus Toya. Who's gonna win? Operation Toy. Oh, I see. Okay, we're just like popping up traps here and trapping them into little cages. Whoa, what is going on? We're gonna be teleporting them somewhere? Okay. Yo, get in there. Wait. Okay, so we're doing some maneuvering here, splitting them up so that they're not a one giant army to fight all at once. Okay. Okay. So I see everyone paired off to go against the villains. They're gonna go against Shoto versus Toya. You know, I'm assuming Uraraka versus Toga. Who's gonna be going after Shigaraki? Ah, Deku and Bakugo. That makes sense. Oh. Oh. Who's pulling him in? Yo, someone's pulling Deku into a different one. Oh, Bakugo saw what happened. And they're too late. They can't go and help him. Uh-oh. Okay, so we've moved them over Japan, and now we're going to phase 2. So this episode is the start of the plan, which is kind of cool, seeing what they have in store for them. Oh, they're back at the villa site. I guess it's already destroyed, so who cares if they go again? Ah, a bunch of the pro heroes against All For One. Hey, Hawks! I don't think I did anything. Okay, so they know that All For One can't teleport himself, and it only has short distances, so he's gotta be careful. Ooh, he put one for all against Shigaraki. The cruelest matchup of all. Brother versus brother. I feel like that was more Shoto's plan than anything else, just saying. He wants to go against his brother. Oh, wait. Oh, did they bring him? Did they lift UA into the sky in order to take him out? I see. Oh. Ah, Toga grabbed Deku. That's not good. Deku was supposed to fight Shigaraki and he got pulled to goddamn. Wait, didn't activate. Oh, does that mean he just doesn't see Toga as a threat? Dude, they're one person they need to go against Shigaraki gets pulled away. That's not good. You know, Mirko using some new tech because she got pretty busted up during the last fight. Oh, this is not good. This is so not good. Dude, Deku, the powerhouse got taken away from the other powerhouse. Hey, literally, Shigaraki touches the ground. Destroyed, decay, done. Oh, can he not decay the principal's like tech? Ooh, okay. So the plan is coming together, something differently. Let's see what's gonna happen now. Okay, just try to electrocute him a little bit. I guess that's the job here. Oh, I see. Never mind. He can destroy it. It just pushes him up so he doesn't destroy the whole thing. Ah, makes sense. Okay. Ah, but it goes back and the floor builds itself back. Okay, cool. This is some pretty cool tech. No, I wasn't expecting it. Damn. It's called Coffin in the Sky. That's a pretty cool name. That's a pretty cool name, not gonna lie. Ah, okay. So using the cement power, she's building it back up. Oh, and we got all the support team helping out here. There we go. We got Momo as well, and she's also helping by making tech. I got this. Well, I got some part. That's a good plan. It's a good plan. Not gonna go as well as it, looks like. We got some pretty evil villains. Oh, I see. So we got a bunch of electric power people zapping the hell out of it. So it's cool to see that everyone has their part to play with their different quirks. I feel like Bakugo's been waiting for this ever since he got stabbed last arc. The music is getting pretty hype right now. Okay. Okay, so the secret weapon, he can use eraser, he can use teleportation. All he has to do is use their quirks. Genius. I see. The plan was to use it so that Deku could beat the crap out of him. What is that? What? I was just talking about how badass she was. She gonna get killed now? Is Mirko dead? That's that weird shit we saw last episode. God damn. Bruh. Did they just kill Mirko? Oh my god. That was a good episode. It's all the start to everything. Like, it's setting up everything to come. We got the heroes plan this episode, which means next episode is when everyone's fighting. And I'm assuming the episodes are going to go by, like, bouncing back and forth between the different teams. Deku with Toga. I'm sure something's going to happen there where he's going to have to make his way back to Shigaraki because he can't have Monoma leaving the fight, because if he leaves and can't use Eraser, Shigaraki's gonna kill them all. So I guess right now the plan's kind of messed up until Deku can get his way back there. I mean, he can use float, so he could technically get up there if he can get there fast enough. So that's kind of cool. We got that, and then we got Shoto versus Toya, which is gonna be an awesome fight. I can't wait to see the fire versus fire, but also seeing that ice mixed in with it. Obviously, the big pro heroes are going against All For One, so very hyped to see what comes from this. And I definitely feel like people are gonna die. Don't put the spoilers in the comments, but I feel like people are gonna die. What a good episode. The music was already hype. I can't wait for more. Hopefully next episode, the music continues to be freaking hype as they set up these battles as they go on, especially with that shocking ending. But before we dive too deep into it, if you like this reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot, and you get to stay up to date with all my anime reactions and Marvel and DC breakdowns. So with that, let's jump into the review breakdown part of this video. So I think that episode did a great job laying out the plan, what's going on, what the heroes are trying to do. It was a perfect kind of catch up to what happened at the end of the last episode where we saw the heroes coming to join the fight, and you're like, oh, what's going on? You think General Kurogiri is helping, just to find out that it's Monoma. And it kind of makes sense that it's Monoma, mostly because he can copy the quirks, and if Kurogiri didn't turn sides and didn't realize who he was, and Aizawa was his friend, it does make sense that Monoma was the next best choice to use that quirk. So I do like how he got his time to shine, and even saying that he's not a side character, he gets to be a hero. Like, it's a good moment showing that this kid, who does seem evil at times, like, he just seems like he's very full of himself, he gets to do something good, and you can kind of see that, like, he's enjoying this being center of attention. And I think it's a lot of fun seeing what his powers can do, especially because he's also able to copy Aizawa's eraser, especially with Aizawa's eraser not being 100% anymore because of Shigaraki ripping out his goddamn eye. It's pretty awesome to see how they're playing with this, and I love how their plan was to capture the villains into these little boxes and then separate them, because it makes sense. You don't want all the big powerhouses all next to each other, because that's going to make a pain in the ass to fight them all. So you have Shoto going against Dabi, brother versus brother, which is already going to be sick. Then you got Uraraka with Toga, which is what it looked like it was going to be originally until Toga managed to pull freaking Deku with them. And I feel like the only reason his danger sense didn't go off there was because he doesn't see Toga as a threat, or at least Toga doesn't see him like as like a person she wants to hurt because she cares about him. So maybe that's why danger sense didn't go off. And I like how they played that, where it's like Toga manipulated this, brought Uraraka, Deku, and her in the same fighting ring. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they interact, especially now that the hero's plan has kind of been messed up. And I don't think it was Toga's intention to mess up the plan. I think she just wanted Deku. And I like how All For One obviously is going against Endeavor, Hawks, and the other big heroes. Like, it makes sense to put your bigger powerhouses against the biggest villain of them all. The plan was to have Deku go against Shigaraki with Bakugo and all of them, but yeah, that didn't happen because of Toga. So I'm curious to see how their plan's going to change now and how Shigaraki might wreck them all, especially because he's now awakened, his body is full, and he can like morph his body into shit now. Like we saw that in the other episode. I didn't know what that was, but I guess now we can see he kind of launches it and stretches his arm out. Like, it's gross, disgusting, and it also makes me wonder if Miruko's dead now after getting slapped with that. However, their coffin in the sky was kind of cool. How they're trying to stop Shigaraki from decaying everything around him, and it is a good way. They're flying in the sky, they can kind of get separated if need be, like cut off one side and let Shigaraki drop so that they don't all get killed. So pretty interesting to see how this is going to go. I'm excited to see what comes from this, especially how they explained everything that happened this episode, with also Shinso helping Oyama and his parents lie to All For One without him realizing it. It's great to see Shinso has his time to shine. Also, his brainwash quirk is pretty freaking strong. The fact now that he can make people do stuff that he wants to do with them seeming like it's true, like it's a pretty powerful quirk. Not in like a real fighting type of quirk, but it's like a good quirk to go in other situations. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait for more. Let me know what you thought of this episode of My Hero Academia. Don't forget to come back next week when we watch another episode of My Hero Academia.